Hey YouTube, it's another episode of the Mark and Mike Show. And if you notice, we got a new theme song. We decided our other one sounded a little bit like a porno. So anyway, hope you like the new song. So in this ride, Mike and I are riding with a bunch of buddies. I've got a friend who I've been meaning to ride with for over a year, and finally we got out and went riding. And he's got brother and brother-in-law who are really good riders, much better than Mike and I. You know, those guys were nice to be waiting up for us. There you can see them going ahead of us here. They did a lot of standing around and waiting for us, which was nice. But what was really fun for Mike and I is it gave us a chance to push each other. If you watched my last video, you heard me kind of complaining about how slow we are. And, you know, when you're chasing somebody who's a lot faster, it really gives you an opportunity to ride a little bit beyond your means, which pushes you and causes you to be a much better rider. And, you know, it gave us a lot more confidence. After this ride, Mike and I went up and made a number of rides where we basically just ignored the signs on the trails. I mean, we hit some black diamonds, just the two of us, and felt real comfortable because we had done them with these guys and discovered that, you know, they aren't that bad. You know, if you hit something that's a little bit too gnarly for you, you know, you can always turn around. I mean, you don't have to go down it or up it or whatever it is. And so this was a really good ride. It was a really good experience to ride with guys that were much better than us, and you know, it gave us a chance to build that confidence that we needed. So here I am following my buddy David. You maybe saw him, or I mentioned him in an earlier video. And one of the things that we're good at is going fast on these kind of easy trails. And I come around the corner and I just about lose it. You can see there, I just about dumped it. Here it is in slow motion. I come around, and you know, these two strokes, you give it a little bit of gas, and the back end just comes out. So that's what happened there. You know, that's something that you know, Mike and I kind of suck at the single track. You know, the technical stuff. We're not so bad at the fast stuff where you got to make sure that you don't lose the back end. So here we are near the end of the ride. We've been riding for a number of hours here, and I am tired. I'm the last guy in the line right here, and I'm more than tired. I'm really tired. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'm actually a CPA by profession, so I spend all day sitting. So I come around the corner right here, and I'm looking at that berm thinking, if I go out there, I'm going to crash! And I crashed. Here it is in slow motion. There's the berm. You can see I'm looking at it, and of course, if you look at something, that's what you're going to hit. So I kind of go off the edge there and dump the bike. And, you know, that's what I get. So you can see my boot is being, or my foot is being protected by my boot there. You really want to be wearing boots when you're off-road. You can see I'm so tired I could barely stand up here. And as I mentioned, we've been riding for a number of hours here, and I'm just not used to this. So it was, you know, it was a chore. Luckily, this two-stroke is a very, very light bike, so it's pretty easy to pick up, unlike my DRZ, which is quite heavy. And there's a good chance you're watching this video because you like DRZ videos. Sorry about making you watch a KTM video, but you know, I've got both bikes here. So anyway, hop back on the KTM and back up the trail, and everybody's up here waiting for me. They're kind of wondering where I'm at because I was the last guy when I dumped it there. There's my buddy David.
Dumped it on an easy spot.
In an earlier video.
Oh, you dumped it? At an easy spot, yeah.
And David's the guy who hopped on my DRZ and made it up a route that was a little bit too challenging for me, but easy for him. And David rides an old IT 175. I mean, you got to give that guy credit. So anyway, there's Mike. And after this, we decided to kind of call it quits and head home. So anyways, thanks for watching.